Hello everybody, I hope all of you are doing well and welcome to the Code Chef's YouTube channel. So today we'll be doing problem Rohan with sticks, and the difficulty level of this problem is simple and there are no prerequisites required whatsoever to solve this particular problem. And this is your educator Ansh. I hope you like this particular video. So let's move on to the problem statement. Okay, so let's understand the problem statement. So first of all, it is my humble request for all of you to kindly read the problem statement carefully and try to understand it before moving to this particular approach. Now, let me just summarize the problem statement. So basically in this, we are given some n horizontal sticks. So we are given some n horizontal sticks and my m vertical sticks. And let me just give you a simple example. Say my n is equals to 3, m equals to 3 in the question. So firstly I have 3 horizontal sticks which are like 1, 2 and 3. And then I have my 3 vertical sticks which are 1, 2 and 3. And 2 players are playing a game. So Rohan and Kshitij are playing a game. And the first player, Rohan is the inventor of game, so he makes the first move. So Rohan is always making the first move. So what is happening in the game is, you can choose any intersection point. Say I particularly choose this intersection point and I can remove the sticks corresponding to this intersection point. So basically I can remove this stick and I can remove this stick. So my configuration becomes this. Since this entire stick gets removed and this entire stick gets removed, so this becomes my resulting configuration. And similarly, the other player also can remove one intersection point, and then the final configuration is this, and the final player removes this configuration, and whoever is unable to make the move loses the game. So the question is asking who will win the game, Rohan and Kshitij, assuming they both play optimally. So now let's discuss what kind of approach do we have to solve this kind of problem. So let's understand what the goal of the particular problem is. So in this problem, our goal is to determine which of the players will be the winner, Rohan or Kshitij. Now, how do we determine the winner? Because in the question it is said the people will be removing sticks and the person who is unable to remove a stick is the loser. So that automatically makes the winner his opponent. Now, in order to observe one crucial observation, let's just take this particular test case. Say my n is 3 and say my m is particularly 5. Now that means I have 3 horizontal sticks, so which is 1, 2 and 3, and I have 5 vertical sticks, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. So now I just want you to have this one very important observation, that if I take any intersection point, firstly we can remove the sticks only corresponding to intersection points. So if I take any intersection point, my one vertical stick gets removed and one horizontal stick gets removed. So consider this also, like any intersection point, this, so my this stick will get removed and my this stick will get removed. Or if I consider this, then this stick will get removed and this stick will get removed. So in one move, I can deduce that my one horizontal string is getting removed and my vertical stick is getting removed. So what observation do we come from this? Like it is in any move. So if I remove, let's say I remove this particular stick. Okay, so let's say one of the players remove this particular stick. So this stick gets removed and this stick gets removed. So the resulting configuration turns out to be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2. So first there were 3 horizontal and 5 vertical. Now there are 2 horizontal and 4 vertical. Similarly, there will be 1 horizontal and 3 vertical, and then the minimum will get exhausted. So my answer only depends on, because when a final configuration of 0 and 2 occurs, this will be the final configuration. So according to a final configuration of 0 and 2, this will be the particular case: 0 horizontal sticks and 2 vertical sticks. So there are no intersection, and since there is no intersection, None of the players can make a move, and the person who is stuck on this loses the game, making his opponent the winner. So what is the final observation that we come across? Say, in this case, consider this scenario only, n is equals to 3, n equals to 3, and this was my initial board. Now, as we know, one horizontal and one vertical stick is removed. Consider the minimum one, so I have 3 horizontal sticks. Now, first move played by Rohan, and so Rohan will reduce the 3 to 2, then Kshitij will reduce 2 to 1. So Rohan reduces 3 to 2, Kshitij reduces 2 to 1, and then it's again Rohan's chance, so Rohan will reduce it to 0, and Kshitij's move he will be unable to play, making Rohan the winner. So we come to the conclusion that minimum of n comma m, because whichever sticks is the minimum will get exhausted first, and if this minimum of n comma m is odd number, so if this is odd, that will make Rohan the winner, otherwise the winner will be Kshitij, because if there are 4 sticks, then Kshitij will also be able to make a move, and then Rohan won't be able to make a move. So if my minimum of n comma m is odd, then Rohan is the winner, and else my Kshitij is the winner. So yeah, there's the approach for this particular problem. Welcome to the coding part of the solution. First of all, since C++ was not available, so I wrote the code in C. So let's just understand the code. So first we take the test cases and we just scan the test cases, and then for each test case we take input n and m, and then we calculate the minimum. So this function here calculates the minimum. So as we discussed in the approach section, in one intersection only one horizontal and one vertical stick was getting exhausted. So the answer depends only on the minimum because it will get exhausted first, right? And as we discussed, if my temp mod 2 is 1, which is odd, so if my if statement comes to be 1, then my answer is Rohan. Otherwise, my answer is Kshitij. So yeah, that is the code for the particular thing. And let me show you the Python code as well. Yeah, the Python code as well. So I checked whether my answer is odd. Then if my minimum is an odd number, then my answer is Rohan. Otherwise, the answer is Kshitij. So test cases and see whether the code is working or not. So as you can see, we got the required answer. Now let us submit our code and see on the actual test cases. So as you can see, we got the correct answer in a particular thing. So now let me discuss where others could go wrong in this particular thing. So generally, the main point was the observation that on intersection point, there is one exhaustion of one vertical stick and one horizontal stick. So either way, the minimum will get depleted first. Apart from that, if one user has cracked that logic, then I don't think anywhere else the person could go wrong in this particular code. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.